And there we are, we're live.
Good morning, entrepreneurs. Would you like to know how to increase your awareness on handling your money? If you would, if it's important to you, not only to make it, but then like how to handle it so you actually have some at the end of your business, like so you can go play and have more fun, then listen up. We have some great ideas for you. So we're Rita Wood and Tammy Magnuson. Welcome. Rita, how do we increase our awareness? Because we get money. Some of us get a lot of money in, but then there's nothing left to do those things that we love. How come? What's going on? How do we increase our awareness?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think increasing our awareness is just to know there's different ways of having income. There's different ways of having value. There's different ways of having wealth. Your wealth could be attached to your spouse. It could be attached to your children. It could be attached to your career, or maybe it's attached to your passion. We just don't know how that, so you want to be aware, like, how am I sourcing my income? And not only that, but what are our mindset? What's our mindset about money? What's our mindset about, like, I have to work hard? That's your number one. Or what's another one? It comes hard. It's not easy. I'm always
money goes.
Money
comes, money goes.
Yeah, money comes, money goes. Right. So that, those are, first you want to do is make a list of your whole money ideas. What's your money idea? What's your concept about money? How do you value money? Is it a scarce mentality, or is it abundance mentality? And I think even for you and I, as we're developing our money matters, as we're increasing our awareness, there's other ways of creating income, but we don't take advantage of it. Why is it? Because we're not familiar with crypto. We're not familiar with investments and stocks. And so you have your executives that are investing because they got the knowledge. Why don't we go get the knowledge? Why don't we go get trained? Why don't we buy the product that's going to teach you how to even know more about blockchain or NFTs, EFTs? We have this whole huge opportunity, and I don't see us moving any quicker. Yes, the creatives, this is the other thing with creatives and people who have, like, want spirituality. They're like, no, so they have their own money program. Spiritual people have their own money program. Financial people have even the people in the finance department, they don't have the income that the entrepreneurs do, because entrepreneurs have a whole executive mindset. Their mindset is different. So how do we get to have that kind of mindset? So first of all, is you got to know you want it. You got to know that you're there. Where are you now? Am I a 9-to-5 kind of person? Am I an hourly wage mentality? Because look, we all have a mentality, a program of, are you the manager mentality? Are you the tank, the executor? You're just tell me what to do, I'll do it, right? So you got to find out what your personalities are, right? What's your habits? What's your drive? So sometimes our drives can be various, right? Significance. Oh, well, I want to be the one that's the manager, and I want to. So great. Now But besides that, you still have to build your wealth. You still have to build your security, if that's what you want, right? Your savings. So you're either poor people, they spend. We're consumers. We're the 80% that make people money. We're just spending, consuming things we don't want, right? And then there's the what's the other one? The saver. We're the person that saves, saves for a rainy day, and they die and there's money in the mattress, right? And then you have the entrepreneur that is giving people value. We're entrepreneurs. We're giving people value. We're giving people mindset value. We are coaching them, on a weekly basis. We are there to get what they want in their life that's important to them. So there's a whole, so how do you bring awareness? Where are you at? Are you are you a 9-to-5er? Are you a manager? Are you an entrepreneur? And wherever you are is fine. Like however you are. If you're I was a 9-to-5, you know, and then I went to management, right? And now I'm an entrepreneur. So it's stages. You're grading yourself up there, you're creating steps for yourself, but you need to be aware. You need to be awake that there's opportunities out there. And when you notice that you're afraid, there's fear, right? There's uncertainty.
Yeah.
Am I good enough? Like all that's going to come to play. So how do you handle that, Miss Tammy?
Right. Well, there's so much there to unpack. I think a lot of it, like when we're talking, that is self-image. So is your self-image, I'm not an executive? Then let's work with that. Let's say, how do you know that? Let's say, what makes you believe that? Let's say, what bad things do you think about them? Like so first thing you're going to do is make that list about what you want, right? Is that what you said? Like make that list of what is it that you want in life. And now that you know that, then let's find out what are those things that are stopping you from getting it. So asking those how questions. How do I know I'm not, cut out to be an executive, cut out to be an entrepreneur, or cut out to have, money left over at the end of the month? And then dive deep and find out, where is that self-image coming from? So who taught you that? Where did you see it? What do you think about those people that have excess money at the end of the month? Because those are limiting beliefs. And what we do with limiting beliefs is we admit them out loud. We definitely want to say it and acknowledge that, oh my word, I'm actually thinking that, because it might surprise you what's going on inside your head if you're not asking these questions. Okay. And then you're going to say, let it go. Like we use this tapping technique, or, you can just look up and give yourself a different expression and say, let it go. And then say it backwards. Try that out. Try it like, I'm not good enough, or whatever that feeling is. And then ask a better question. So what is it like to be an executive? How do they think? What is it like to have money what is it like to be wealthy, what you consider wealthy? Because I was just listening to this morning to Earl Nightingale, and he said, and it's so true, but we strive for this money to get the things that come for free. So get to know yourself. What is it that you really want? You want that, you want love, you want joy, you want peace, you want compassion, you want patience, you want to be generous. What is it that you really want from this money? What is it? And find out, and then ask those questions to give yourself more clarity and more awareness. Like, is this actually giving me that the thing that I really want? And then you'll be driven to do the things that create more of it, and to be aware of, now that I have this knowledge, your brain will go to work for you. Like your executive brain will go to work for you, finding the answers for that. All the answers, they're inside, and that's what's really cool. And that'll help you implement the plan to actually get what you want.
Yeah. And I want to say, Tammy, how to handle, how to increase your awareness and handle your money. There's programs out there, there's free resources out there. So that's not the problem. How to is not the problem, right? Like you said, it's the image. It's who are you seeing when someone says, yeah, you go out and create this. What happens inside? Go out and create abundance for yourself. You're like, no, I can't because, the awareness is going to allow you to be aware and then take responsibility by tapping, by shifting your brain, because we have this thing through Faster EFT tactics. We've been trained that you can shift your perspective. You can shift how your brain processes things. And we talk about programs. Everything's a little program. We're driving program, feeding the kid program, going to work program. I'm a manager. I'm going to put on my manager hat program. You have your intimacy relationship program. So we all have programs. So there's nothing wrong with programs, but are these programs working for you or are they working against you? You know, can you not even get out of your 9-to-5 mindset and think like, is it even possible? Look, guys, like this crypto money stuff, this blockchain money, you don't have to have a lot. You don't have to have $64,000 to buy one Bitcoin. You could actually just buy $100 a week. $100 a week. That's doing something, and that's doing something for you to handle your money and for you to invest for your future, your children's future. But why do we have this stuck mentality? Why do we have no resources except what we're trying to get the government to give us? Like we need to be self-sufficient. We need to contribute to our own, and we need to get out of that funk.
Right. We're a magnificent machine. We have the most powerful energy system right inside of our head. So getting to be aware means that, I mean, I just think that it has to come back to those questions and then finding out those resources, which are your memories, for how did you learn how to be unaware of money? How did you learn to just, I need this, buy it, I need that, buy it, instead of, you know, create a plan, instead of create a goal for it, right? Create a goal. You'll be aware of your money if you create a goal for it. If you say, I want this to be this, I want to grow it to this, I want to have this at the end of the year or by a certain date.
Yeah. So it's funny you say that, how you're saying it, because what came to mind is we just ignore things like that. I don't want to see it. I have so much money programs that I don't even want to know how much is in my bank account. I don't want to know how much I've been charging. Like we don't even have an inventory of what we're buying. If you actually made a list of not only your money programs or what you think about money, but if you wrote a list of everything, 30 days of what you're spending, how you're spending it, who you're spending it with. If you made that list, you will become more aware of how you're handling your money.
Exactly.
This is all brain training, guys. This is, it's common sense to the executive, it's common sense to the entrepreneur, because they have profit and loss, they have a balance sheet, they have a cash flow, they have that, but we don't bring that into our homes. We don't bring in that into our personal money finances, but make a list for 30 days. I challenge you, make a list of what are you doing with your money? Where is it going? How is it coming in? You only have one source of income? Guys, we're in the 21st century. You could have multiple sources of income, right? Sell the eggs, sell the milk, sell the garden, make a garden. My fiance used to, mow lawns when he was 12 years old. Like there's lawns out there that could be mowed.
Right. And multiple sources of income from every person that is wealthy is common practice. Common.
Right. Yeah. And we could do that we could do it in a practical way. It doesn't have to be in the entrepreneurial. You can work your way up there, but sometimes we get stuck. When do we get stuck about money matters? You know what I mean? Like, I can't make money. That's a freeze. That's your brain freezing. Like you can't even think of ideas and concepts. Guys, you could just Google how to make money and you could get 101 things on how to make money. How to make money easy, how to make money fast. And you've seen programs out there that says you don't need any money, but you do need a mindset. and thoughts?
Thoughts, yeah. You need ideas. Write down ideas. You could write down 10 minutes worth of ideas every morning. You'll start to get good at those thoughts and thinking like, what are other ideas? What are things people need? What could I do? What are my capabilities and skills? And pick the ones that you want to do.
Yeah. And if you don't have those thoughts because your thought is different, come to one of our calls because we can tell you what do you like to do? What's your passion? And we could give you ideas on how to create, or at least send you the idea of being an entrepreneur, being helping one person, guys. If you can just help one person and give them value, we need to give them value. We need to get our talents up. We need to get some skills up. And there's various skills out here that you can do to be able to increase your income flow. Yes, there is a lot here. Replay it, play it slow, play the idea, get the concept. We went fast and furious. So thank you for spending time with us, and
like
we'll
the button,
see you.
like us, hit subscribe, share it with your